Hi, good day, Yashir here from #web, and in this video we're going to show you how to take great photographs, how to edit your photographs, and how to stage a property, as well as what to look at when you're in terms of increasing the quality of your listing on Property24, a place where I got most of my clients, and then also let's go through that. So editing photos and making sure your listing is as high as possible, stays as high as possible on Property24. The photographs that I've taken in this apartment, you see that I use the same external and the pool pictures for each listing. In the restaurant, you can see I've got multiple pictures, some close-ups. I use a GoPro camera for my photographs. I'm glad I got one from the start because I like the wide angle that it gives you on your photographs. The quality on the picture, it has HDR technology and this and that, and the video is really good. So if you come over here, you can see I'm using photos.google.com. Okay, so that's where I actually edit all my photographs. Photos is a Google product that allows you to also back up your photographs on your phone, uh, and so that if you do lose your cell phone, you don't have to worry about your photographs being lost, because it does it every day when you connect to Wi-Fi. And I create albums within that, and so all my photographs are saved for every apartment, and it's unlimited storage if it's high quality and not the original quality. So, but anyway, yeah, you can check out the photographs here that I've got. I normally stage the apartment with flowers and wine, as you can see, and balcony. Yeah, so if you see this photograph here, this is actually, let's use another one. This is actually the inflatable beds that I've put in as well for my soul mandates. Uh, there's two beds here, and then you got the cloth at the bottom, and you got the I use the same thing in all the properties. In fact, yeah, it's the reason I put this in is so that clients can see the size of the room. If it was completely empty, it looks smaller. So having a bed in there, they can come through and say, okay, this is a double or queen or whatever. They know, you know, what the size of the room is. So showing you how to edit photographs, you got to click on this icon here. So edit toggle thingy. Then if you click here, uh, you'll click on auto. Right now it's on already set, so I'm going to put it back to original so you can see what the photograph looks like, unedited. Crazy, right? It looks really dark and sad. So when you come over to auto, it does something with the color, and then you just increase the brightness, and that's all I'm looking at. Okay, so I normally bring it to about here, which is about 75%. And just doing this makes your property look so much better. If you want to also, there's some other settings here. If you didn't get the angle right, you can adjust it here. And then there's a whole lot of other filters. If you feel like going fancy and do something metro and I don't know. But just click on auto and go here, 75%. I wouldn't recommend to play around with this too much. It just makes the image look a bit sharper. I'll just leave that there. And then when you're done, you just click done. And if you don't like what you've done, you can always go back to the original and change it, which is great. You don't have to keep different files if you're using a software. And then it's saved. And then when you want to share this with the person who's uploading it, you just click on the share button, and excuse that, you just click on the share button and you share that link through. So yeah, these are the photographs, and you want to try and get in as many as you can. The more the merrier, the better quality score you have. And we look over to Property24 and have a look at their quality score. what factors they look at. So the image size, blah blah blah. The main thing you want to look at is photographs 8 to 16. I recommend you at least get 30. Every room, 4 pictures. Get all these things in as well. I feel that, look, I'm not sure how Property24 works, but how Google works is they look at the user experience on your listing. And if the user is having a good experience and they end up inquiring, that does affect, your ranking on Google, for example. It will affect your ranking on Property24, I feel. So if we come over to their site, and I filtered out, certain specs, and you can see I've got it on default. So this is what we're talking about, the default. Obviously, you sort by price. There's only 60 properties in that range that I put in. Now, these two properties, if you look at the dates, I'll show you, were recently listed, right? So you got it here, 4th of Feb. And the second one, hope I don't get into trouble for showing people's companies and all that. 20th of Jan, okay? So you got 4th of Feb, 20th of Jan, and then you got 5th of Feb, right? So, this one here being much older is still up here. That means people are inquiring about it for some reason, and I'll tell you why they probably are. This has got 2 parking bays, okay, and it's 72 square meters, and maybe this pool picture, this thumbnail picture is really nice. So you're getting a lot of clicks coming through, and maybe a lot of inquiries. So yeah, that's definitely something you need to get down, is the number of pictures, the way you do your listing. The first thing people see is the thumbnail, then they see the pictures, and then if they want to see the video and obviously they'll read the description after that. And it's a big factor in making those sales. I've done videos for properties that I haven't sold some because the price was wrong. So, there's a lot of factors that are involved, but definitely edit your pictures and upload them correctly. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. As you can see, I'm using the QuickTime tool on my Mac, which is great to record your screen like how I'm doing now. And yeah, and I'll be releasing more videos. Be sure to subscribe. Canvassing is the second video I had to release, and that's actually very important. It's probably the most important thing I learned. The thing though is I can't actually release that because it might affect all sellers in South Africa if everyone is using the tool or to do that. So I think it will have to be a paid service, unfortunately, to limit the amount of people that know how to do it. Because when I did it, I could message an entire block in an hour, get in touch with an entire block in an hour, and that's like 200 properties in 1 hour. So it's a technique I refined to a point where I can do it super fast and in an automated way, in a way. So yeah, subscribe if you want to know more about that as well, and keep in touch. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put the link for the quality brochure in the description, and the subscribe button. Thanks. Bye.